noticed there's spaghetti, acorn, 2 Hubbards in there, but I gotta wash them. So we're gonna hook up my pump. You can see I just moved this out of the way because it's easy to get to. See the line here. Grass. Yeah. Wait a minute, a little bit hard to plug in sometimes. Plugged in. Oh crap. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna wash these here. So you can see Hubbards, butternut, acorn, and there's a couple of spaghetti in there, but now I just take the same hose and you know, that dirt wood, so might as well do that. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna take these over to the vegetable stand and pick up some of the rotten stuff and get this done. Now you can see the squashes, Hubbard, spaghetti, acorns, yellow, butternut. We have potatoes here. I gotta get some more potatoes. So, squash season is about done. Everybody's really ready to move on to winter, so I'm just trying to get rid of it now. Alright, thank you for hanging out. So, basically there's not a whole lot of videos about doing a lot of work with these compact tractors, but I've been doing my homework on them, and you know, I know most people buy them for homeowners, and they think they put 100 hours on them, and boy, they've done a lot of work. But these things are actually made, they're just like a farm tractor, you know, except in a small scale. So you can work them. I've studied the front ends, at least on this Massey Ferguson. I've done my homework, called many people about it, the front end. I watched the video on an LS, and you couldn't actually put the tractor in four-wheel drive in high range, which makes no sense at all. That's what the guy said anyway, I don't know, but that sounds stupid to me. But this one you can, and it doesn't hurt it. I run in four-wheel drive a lot with dirt work. I've got almost 400 hours on it. It's been modified, I know. But, you know, the front end is pretty tough. Very tough. I do a lot of work with it. Things that I've done, I mean, I shouldn't show you these things really. But mine, you see on yours, if you have a GC or a lot of all other brands too, there's a spring here that when you get off the seat, it pushes the seat up. Well, there's no spring on mine. So basically, when you just set the seat down, it sits on the cushion springs, and you know, you can get off the tractor, and you know, it stays running whatever you're doing. I mean, really, you can let it run. Implements running. And the reason I do it is because I get on and off the tractor so much, and I'm in the fields picking rocks, and I just jump off of it, and it just stops, and I pick rocks up, so I don't shut things off. I know you're not supposed to, and I put it in park when I'm on hills, don't get me wrong. And you know, I've modified, done a lot of modification. I've added this big hitch. I mean, it's an actual drawbar. The regular drawbar's down here, and I can take this off pretty easily, and the drawbar comes up here. This one actually is for this wagon. It has a ball on it, so I use a ball, but I hook all my, you know, when I'm pulling things, I use this drawbar instead of going down under the tractor. This one puts the wagons further back, which I like, and that's over a foot back from the tractor, which is, you know, when you get a drawbar and you put your hitch onto the tractor here, the wagons are too close to everything on the tractor, so that's one of the reasons. Plus, it's a lot, you know, this is near a ½ inch. It is a ½ inch thick, and it's bolted in 3 places on there, so it's plenty of you know, power to do that. Or you know, it's heavy duty. Of course, the weights, I'm going to add actually 40 more pounds. I can take these 4 off and add the smaller ones, and there'll be 100 pounds on the back of the tractor. You don't think it's a lot, but for these tractors, 100 pounds is quite a bit. And you know, you add that weight, you're just pushing down on the back of the tractor. You know, There's a lot of ways to do it, but I was told by a couple of engineers that's the best way, because you're actually pulling on the back, pulling it down, and it pushes those tires down into the ground better. So, again, I've done a lot of modifications to this 1720, and some of you that are new, you notice that the joystick is extended on mine. You can see that the ball usually is right here where my hand is. I've added it up and in towards the operator. I've also raised the steering wheel up a good 8 inches. Brings everything closer to the operator. If you can notice that, it makes a huge difference to me. Again, I've showed this before in other videos, but you know, if you're new and you've seen it, you can see how close I am to the steering wheel and how nice this is for the operator. Instead of down here, it's just sitting right here. You can relax. I actually want to change this a little bit. Throttle. I'm going to have this heated a little bit right about here and bend it up, so this is actually just right here instead of down here where my knee is. But that's actually nice because you can just grab it better. This is rather, well, it's a dumb design. It should be like this, you can grab it. So I'm just going to have it heated and bend it up a little, right straight up. So that'll take care of that. And the other thing I want to do really is see this lever here. This is actually lifts your mower deck and your 3-point hitch. I want to extend it up just a little bit so that it's easier to reach, because you're bending down and it's, I know if people are going to say it's going to be in the way, but I'd still rather have it here. I usually get off this side of the tractor anyway, and it's just going to be much easier to grab right here instead of reaching down. I do not like the way that's positioned. They did it just so that you can get on and off the tractor, but for that matter, if they were thinking about it, they should have put this further up. Like I said, it's just bam, there's your knee. So a little different would be good. Just straight up. I'm going to bend it so it's straight up, so you can just back and forth. You can see my hand. It'd be much better. Other than that, you know, the track, I don't mind doing all those things. I don't mind them at all. It's just I like the tractor. Tough machine. So anyway, I'm going to paint now. That's what I'm going to do. I did the vegetables and I've got to get this barn painted. So let's get at it.